What if there is one simple AI service you could start selling this week? And I believe it has a real shot at becoming your first consistent source of online income. But it's probably not what you're thinking of. A website, chatbots, AI videos, social media content, reviews management? I'm not going to tell you yet because the answer isn't the interesting part. The clues that lead to it are. And if you stay till the end, I'll show you exactly what I would sell, who I'd sell it to, what I'd charge, and the exact steps I'd take today, right now. Well, right after you watch this video to the end, if I were starting from zero. But more than that, I want you to picture something even bigger. What would an extra $300 per month per client mean to you right now? Then another $300, then another. Then maybe it starts chipping away at credit card debt. Maybe it finally pays for that trip you've been putting off. Or maybe it's the moment your family looks at you with pride and respect and just says, you did it, you figured it out. And that's really what this is all about. Not becoming an AI genius, becoming the best new version of yourself, the person who you knew you could become simply by using AI to solve a problem that people will gladly pay you for every single month. That's an awesome vision, isn't it? You might be thinking, Don, why should I even be listening to you? Fair question. I've been building websites, systems, and marketing with computers since 1985. Not 2015, 1985, the dial-up days. Remember that old phone line modem connection sound? And you've got mail. I've watched this industry go from modems to websites to search engines to social media to smartphones to automation and now AI. And after 4 decades of watching technology change, here's what I've learned. The people who make money from new technology are rarely the ones who understand the technology the best. They're the ones who figure out how to use it to solve a problem that somebody else will gladly pay to have solved. And I believe we're standing in front of one of those moments right now. If you want to build a simple AI side hustle with me, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who you know could also use some extra income. And comment agent below. I'll send you my private link for a free 30-day trial of Go High Level, the exact software I use, plus my AI assistance course, pre-built AI assistants, websites, funnels, scripts, prompts, onboarding resources, an invitation to my private group, weekly live Zoom Q&As, and the full Go High Level snapshot with the entire systems already built and that I use myself. I removed as much technical work as possible so you can focus on the only thing that really matters, and that's getting your first paying client. Now, let's solve the mystery. First clue. If I were starting over today, I wouldn't start with AI. I'd start with a problem that has 3 characteristics. 1, it happens over and over. 2, potentially costs the business real money. 3, the AI can now handle most of the work, so I don't have to. The third point is critical. I don't want another job. I don't want to sell a $300 a month service and then discover that I'm working 10 hours every month to earn it. I want to build it once, customize it, and then just let the technology do the heavy lifting. Oh, and by the way, that single filter eliminates most of the AI side hustles people are talking about right now. Second clue. Whatever I choose has to justify recurring monthly revenue. Most of us have spent our lives trading time for money, right? You work an hour, get paid for an hour. Stop working, stop getting paid. Imagine 10 businesses paying you $300 every month. That's $3,000 in recurring monthly revenue. 20 clients, roughly $6,000. Now, I'm not promising you'll hit those numbers. You'll still have to find the clients and sell the service and keep your clients happy. But for someone to keep paying you every month, the problem itself has to keep happening every month. Keep that in mind. Third clue, I'd look for customers where one successful outcome is worth a lot of money. A $300 monthly fee feels very different to someone who makes $50 from a customer than it does to someone who can make thousands from a single transaction. If your service helps a business capture an opportunity that might otherwise disappear, and that opportunity could be worth thousands, suddenly a few $100s a month doesn't sound expensive at all. Now, you may already sense where this is going, but don't jump ahead. There's one more piece. I don't want to buy lists. I don't want to spend thousands on ads just to find someone to talk to. I want a market where I can go online today for free and find potential customers who already show evidence that they're doing business. I'll need their name, their picture, their phone number, and clear signs that they have an exact problem that my service solves. And yes, there's a website that gives us all that information. If you've watched my other videos, you already know which one. Yep, Zillow. But Zillow isn't the answer to my question. Zillow is where I find the customers for free. And those customers are real estate agents. Picture a successful real estate agent. They're showing homes, they're meeting sellers, driving, negotiating, at inspections, at closings, trying to get new listings. And while they're doing all of that, their phone rings. A potential buyer is calling about one of their properties. What happens if they don't answer? Maybe the buyer leaves a voicemail. Maybe they don't. Maybe they just call the next agent. If that happens, the realtor may have just lost a real opportunity. So let's look at the clues again. It happens repeatedly. It can cost the business real money. One closed transaction is financially significant, and we can find the customers for free. And technology can now handle most of the problem automatically for us. We're getting close. Now, put yourself on the other side of the conversation. You're not walking in and saying, hey, I build websites, or I manage social media, or even I sell AI. You're saying, I've built a system that makes sure potential buyers can get immediate answers to your listings, about your listings, even when you can't answer your phone. That's different. You're not the person pushing the latest AI tool. You're the person solving a real business problem. And that's a shift that I want for you. Not, I'm some technology genius. I figured out how to turn this new technology into recurring income. No. One client, then another, and then another. One last requirement. I refuse to build the thing from scratch for every single customer. That's how you create another job, by the way. I want a master system. Build it once. When a client comes in, clone it, duplicate it, change the agent's information, add their listings, connect their calendar, test it, and deliver it. And since I've already created all those assets, that's exactly what I hand over to people who start this awesome side hustle through my Go High Level link. Which brings us to the answer. If I had to start from absolute zero today and choose one AI service to build recurring monthly income for myself, I would sell AI voice assistants to real estate agents. But listen carefully. I'm not really selling the AI assistant. I'm selling what it does. It answers the phone when the agent can't. It answers common questions about their listings. It captures the buyer's contact information. It helps qualify the prospect. It can even schedule a showing for the agent. And it works while the realtor is showing another property, driving, eating, dinner, or sleeping. That's the service. And because the master system already exists, I don't start over with every new customer. I duplicate and customize. Here's exactly what I would do if I were watching this with 0 clients starting today. Go to the Zillow website at Zillow.com. Choose any city. Choose just one city. It really doesn't matter. Find realtors who have multiple active listings. You simply scroll down on their profile page and you'll find it right here. Collect 20 solid prospects, not 2,000, just start with 20. Then the outreach couldn't be simpler. Open their Zillow profile, record a personal 30 to 40 second Loom video. I show my face, I'm on their listing, and I say something like, "Hey, Sarah, don't delete this. I was looking at one of your Zillow listings and wanted to show you something. I have an AI assistant that can answer buyer calls, answer questions about your listing, capture their info, and even help schedule showings. If you're even a little curious, just reply yes, and I'll show you a quick demo. Oh, and remind me to tell you about the free 7-day trial." Then stop. I'm not trying to close her. I'm just trying to get her to say yes. When she does say yes, I get her on the phone. Now, I have a pre-built demo website in the snapshot I give you when you sign up using my link, and it's connected to a pre-built self-selling AI assistant. But I prefer to experience the demo together with the agent. We call my AI assistant while we're on the phone together. I let her ask questions, let her hear it respond, and then I simply say, "Pretty amazing, right?" Now imagine this trained on your listings. The technology has already demonstrated the value. If she wants it, I customize it with her actual listings. My service typically runs $297 a month, mainly depending on how many listings I'm supporting. Now, one client won't change your life overnight. I understand that. But one client proves something important, that you can do it. It's simple, and it's also perfect for total beginners and requires no real estate license or college degree. Then you just go out and find number two. That's really what I wanted to share with you today. The answer wasn't just AI voice assistants. It was the thought process. Find a painful, repeating problem. Find customers who have money attached to solving it. Choose something that can justify recurring revenue. Use AI to do most of the work. Just create a repeatable system, then go get a customer. Look, I've watched technology evolve for more than 40 years. Technologies change, but that principle doesn't. And AI will change, Go High Level will change, Zillow will change, but businesses will always pay people who help them solve valuable problems. And really, that's the person that I want you to become. Just picture it for a second. You're no longer the one quietly worrying about the credit card statements every month. You're the one who starts knocking them down. You're the one who brings home that extra few hundred, then another few hundred, then another. You're the family's new quiet hero, the one who's making real money online, paying off those stressful bills, standing a little taller, feeling independent again, respected, happy. Maybe it's the boat you've always wanted. Maybe it's the trip you've been putting off for years. Maybe it's just the look on your spouse's face when they realize you actually figured this out. That's not about becoming some AI genius. That's about becoming the person in your family who turned a new technology into freedom, status, and real results. And that's what I want you to become. Hey, if you stayed all the way to this reveal, please do me a favor, will you? Like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone looking for a practical way to create extra income for themselves. And remember, comment agent below. When you do, as I promised, I'll send you my private link for free 30-day Go High Level trial, the exact software I use to make my money, plus everything I've already built so you don't have to start from scratch. My complete AI assistance course, pre-built AI voice assistants, pre-built websites and funnels, my scripts and prompts, my onboarding resources, my full Go High Level snapshot. You also get access to my private community and weekly live Zoom Q&As with me. I want to help you get past the technical stuff and get to the part that actually matters, which is finding your first paying customer. I'll say it again. You don't need to become an AI expert. You just need to become the person who knows how to use the system to solve a problem that someone is willing to pay you to solve. Start with one problem, get one client, and then do it again. And maybe one day when those nagging bills are gone, you've built real recurring monthly income for yourselves, and your family sees what you created from absolutely nothing, they'll look at you and say, wow, We're proud of you. You really did figure this out, and you'll know they're right. I'll see you in the next video.
That was easy.